Let's go. So it's just been one of those days where I've been like, okay, so I'm not mad at the mayor. I think the mayor did a phenomenal job. He and the common council president, we now have the 2% tax signed. We've guaranteed that poor people will now struggle because if the county passes theirs, then we're talking, what is it, 7.9% tax instead of 5.5? Oh, that's life. The county's going up from 0.5 to 0.9, and then we're going up 2. So, I mean, it is what it is. That's life. There's nothing we can do about it. We can scream and cry and complain about it, but it is something that was necessary. If you got something that you need to pop off about this weekend, like me, 833-212-1017 is the number. I wanted to talk about something that I had a little bit of input in on the other day. I'm making another confession, but it's still a pop-off. So I have a question for you. What are the 3 industries that you believe artificial intelligence is going to disrupt? I mean, bottom line is AI, or I guess I should ask the question, is AI going to be bigger than electricity? Do we remember what electricity did? Like electricity came in and literally revolutionized the world, right? Direct current. Electricity revolutionized the world. The light bulb, the incandescent bulb, revolutionized the world. Automobiles, right? Revolutionized the world. And so I think it's important that we remember that when change happens, is it always for the better? I mean, we are right now looking at, well, the car, for instance. How many jobs are going to be gone because the car now is electric? We'll still need oil. We just won't need gasoline. When the car came around, it put out to pasture cows. Yeah, it's a little bit of a pun. Horses, buggies, whips, all that. There's no need for it. Why is that? Because we have the car. But then what about those dual positions where you need 2 people, like a teacher and a teaching assistant? You might not need the teaching assistant now because AI can do it for you. They have found, there's a company out here in the world, and I forget the name of it, that actually fired most of their support staff because they found out that finding an answer for a person using AI as a chatbot actually gives you in 15, 20 some odd minutes what it takes 2.5 hours for a human to find. Well, I think that was kind of dumb to do, but it was done nonetheless. I also believe that this will affect the function of a person and not the decision-making of a person. That's what we need. We need the decision-making of a person. But the function of a person, like the AI that decides whether or not you're eligible to get a credit card or not. It just looks up your credit score, right? If it's here or up, you say yes. If it's down, you say no. That's it. Anybody can do that. The thing that scares me is, what about, say, airplanes? You know, airplanes are going to become so efficient that you won't need a co-pilot. You know, you can land a plane by itself now. You can literally land an airplane by itself. A pilot is in case something happens, the autopilot falls off, something like that. So then at some point, we're at a point where it's not going to matter. And there it is. Fired 90% of the support staff. 90%. Gone. Poof. See you later. And then what? Dukhan, based in India, 31-year-old CEO, booted everybody, 90% of support staff. Airplanes, no co-pilots. Hey, guess what? We won't have a shortage in pilots anymore. We'll just get rid of them. Use AI to help them, well, until it goes bad. Why do I say all this? The future of America with AI is going to come down to two things, maybe three. The three industries that will be the most disrupted by AI are the three industries that we use the most. And that's something we have to come to grips with because people are going to lose their jobs. Livelihoods will change. People that were once straight middle class will be poor. So if you're sending your kid to school, you might want to send him to school or her to school for, a trade, preferably something that has to do with AI and data science. Because in the future, a lot of us won't be here. Now, granted, I'm going to be retired. I'm going to be in Tahiti somewhere chilling, maybe Hawaii or Martha's Vineyard or England somewhere, looking at y'all on the BBC going, wow, look, there's DJ Brother Z. He's the president of the United States. I'll be looking at stuff like that. I won't be looking at how I got there. But in the end, we have to recognize there are only three industries, I believe, that are going to be affected by AI. The problem is all of the industries that feed these three is going to affect about 90% of our population. And if we don't change something, if we don't get kids in school, if we don't get them graduated and moving on, these three industries are going to tell whether or not the future of America is rosy or deadly. We've already got a teacher strike. We've already got a movie writer strike, and actors are on strike. Why? Because of AI. Because they want to have your digital likeness. And Dr. Ken Harris dies 90, 100 years old. And then they take my voice, recreate it with AI, and literally put a radio show on every day using data from news stories and all that, and create a 2-hour show. And I'm not even here. And then don't pay my family. Like there's no residual, right? Oh, we just get to use your digital likeness in perpetuity. So you get to make, I almost said billions, but trillions of dollars, and my family goes broke. I don't get it, but these three industries are going to tell where we go as a future. It's simple. You'll almost think it's silly when I say what those industries are, but it's going to come down to these three: trains, planes, and automobiles.
And that is Dr. Ken's Truth on the new 1017 The Truth.
Truth Nation, Dr. Ken here. There's an event you won't want to miss. 1017 The Truth is proud to announce our inaugural Truth Family Fest. That's on Saturday, August 12th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Riverside University High School in Milwaukee. We'll have something for everybody. Live music, you see the talking text what Madison said. Healthcare resources, free giveaways. Mark your calendar. That's Saturday, August 12th. Come to our Truth Family Fest, sponsored by Ascension, Wisconsin, and Educators Credit Union.
Experience, knowledge, results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident.